Hello, math class. We are on page 204 and 205 for lesson 10.8, and we're looking at the most economical way to travel. We're given three examples on page 104, the Sierra Airlines, a trans county bus, and an automobile. There's various information listed on each. And then on page 205, it talks about the decision-making factors. We have time, cost of transportation, added cost, and flexibility. They make a grid for you so that you can clearly compare the three modes of transportation so that you can answer questions 10 through 17. So we're plugging information into a Juno Pod in different spaces, so that's going to be difficult to look at. I would create a grid on a piece of paper and complete the grid, the top section, which is questions 1 through 9. Put that on paper so that you can see the grid and make the decision, so you don't have to keep referring back and forth to each piece of the information. And then go ahead and do questions 10 through 17 using that information. On the Juno Pod, I will be not putting number 17 because the answers will vary. It's your opinion. 16 has a math answer, and then it's asking you, is this the most economical? A yes or no question. That will be question 16A and 16B on the Juno Pod, so that you put both answers in there for me for number 16. Take your time, go through this. I will be answering your questions as you go. Reread, look at your examples as you plug through all the components of these story problems. When you feel confident, then attack page 206 and 207. We're already at a point for another chapter test. So we have the chapter review and the chapter test. I want to look over your review. I want you to fix your review. I want you to feel confident about your review before you do the test. Don't do both pages at one sitting, because I want you to learn from your mistakes, go back and fix your answers, look through the chapter. Remember, it's always an open book test. Go back through the chapter, find that section, find the formula you need to figure out those answers. It's been a while since we were at the beginning of this chapter, so take your time to do that. I'm always available to you on email or Google Hangouts. We could even video chat to make sure you understand these. Because once you submit your answers for a grade, then when you fix your answers up, they're only worth half credit. Ask your answers before you submit the first time so that we can answer your questions, get the answers right, so you can get full credit for your test points. That's important. It's going to affect your grade in these days to come. I know this can be difficult online, but you need to reach out. We need to talk. And even those video chats are going to be helpful because we can go back and forth. You see how I got that? Did you multiply that? Check your calculator. Be careful how you're plugging in the information, the decimal points. Remember, you move the decimal points if it's a percentage and things like that. Also, estimating can mess up the answers when you submit them. So we're going to have to be careful of that and communicate. All right. Have a great day, guys. Stay in touch.